All right, so I would like to do a little exercise with you today. So I'd like to show you the book. It's called The Secret Language of Your Body. So it's one of the books that I use for working with physical disbalances. This one, like in addition to I've mentioned earlier, I think the Louisa Hay books and the Lise Bourbeau books, and they're all fantastic books. They're really for about the metaphysical causes of the illnesses. It's like what are the emotional, we can call them emotional causes, that some of the emotions we might have experienced, we're still experiencing, and that are triggering our body to have a certain blockage. Because as you might know, the emotions, like they're not, this is what I, the teachings of Mantak Chia that I respect so much. And like he teaches us that like emotions are not bad, but it's when they get stuck in our physical bodies. This is when our meridians get impacted, and then the energy doesn't flow, and the organs get depleted, and so on and so forth. Like it's all connected. The Chinese medicine tells us how connected everything is, and the way to unblock those things, one of the ways, is to let go of certain emotions that are, like the disempowering emotions. So for instance, how we would use, like this book to work with physical conditions. So for instance, you find during the pregnancy that you have a problem with your back, for instance, right? So there's a back pain. So what you do, you simply go, there's a chapter called back, and you go in the alphabetical order, you find, and then you say whether or not it's upper back or middle back or lower back. And Ina Segal gives like a remedy. So like it's like a meditation that you can look into. There's some possible keywords like the anger or struggle, suffering, and so on. Some of them are generic, but then you go through them, and then you might find that there is one that just stands, like all the other ones are just no, they may or may not apply, but then there's one that you can relate to. And then this is what you do: you take that word, and then you either use the technique, like she uses the technique, another technique that she uses, or you can use the anti-affirmation technique that I just showed you earlier. And this is what you do: you just letting go of that that pattern. And she often has beautiful colors to work with as well. And then it's almost like a phrase that you can say to your body to shift through that. So you can use that in addition to your training. This is a beautiful book in addition to the healing from within. I find that they complement each other. I use it a lot. And this is an easy way to, if you're not really if it's difficult for you to tune in into your own body and just ask a question, like, if there's a throat pain, if like you can imagine going down into the throat and asking, what am I feeling there? But if there is no word or no image coming through, that's okay. So this is why we have the reference books, and usually they are patterns, like, those women, they've worked with thousands of clients, and they've discovered that are certain emotions that we that get stuck in our certain parts of our bodies. So they're great resources to use, because they're you might find something that applies to you as well. All right, so I'll just leave you at this, and I will include the list of the other books that I've just mentioned, and just below the video. Thank you.